everybody, it's Tamika, and I'm here to share with you a super quick and easy flower tutorial. I posted this on Facebook a few days ago and just was saying that I duped this Recollection flower that I got from Michael's. I thought it was an absolutely gorgeous little flower set. It's from the Decorated brand. It's from Recollections, but it's a decorated collection. And I thought it was adorable. They come in a bunch of different colors for you know, the flowers, pastel colors, very, very cute. And I said, okay, I want to buy one pack and then I'll take it home. And the packs are $4.99. I was not willing to pay, you know, for all the packs that I wanted, I was not willing to pay $4.99 per pack. So I took it home, separated the petals to see the dimensions and see how they kind of curled up and just what they did to the flower so that I can recreate it, because I know it's simple enough that we can recreate it. So I am going to show you how I did that today. So hopefully you guys can try this at home. This is how my flowers turned out, and I think they turned out absolutely fabulous. Look how close they are. I think they turned out super cute. I love it. So I played around with some of the centers. I made some color centers. I played around a little bit with how I want the flowers to curl up, how deep I want the wells, but I really, really like them. I like how they all turned out, and I'm going to show you how to make those today. But first, I'm going to go over a couple of the files. The ones that I created are using a silhouette file from the online store. I'll put that in the description box. However, I have created a couple of tutorials using cutting files from the Cutting Cafe, Regina's online store, where you can use them in your machine, or you can print them out on a PDF on whatever paper you like and then cut them by hand and make these flowers just the same. So I'll put a link to the flowers that I used using Regina's file and also those tutorials so you guys can see how easy and how fun it is to play with that as well. But today I'm using a silhouette file, and I'll put that in the description box below. Now I'm going to share with you also, this is my favorite mat of all mats, and I have a couple of the other mats that we all like to use, but I love, look how dense this is. It's really, really soft and it's deep. It's a silicone mat. Now if you can find these, awesome. I had this little store by me that sold these, and I bought one thinking, okay, for $4.99 I only need one, and how often am I going to use this block? Well, I lost the darn thing, and I was like, no! See, it's very pliable. That's the silicone, and it just forms right back to the same spot. I love it. Anyway, I lost it, and then they didn't cut anymore, or they just didn't sell them. They're like a Mod Podge store, sort of, I guess. But anyway, recently I found out that they had them back in stock, so I went and purchased all of them that they had. Well, not all. They only had 10, but I purchased them, and I'm going to keep an extra one for myself. But I decided to, if you wanted one of these mats, and you'll see how they work later, but if you wanted one of these, just let me know. They're $4.99. I'm not going to charge you anything more, and you'll just pay for shipping. So really, really I love this. Is like my favorite mat. So I'll show you what it does. What you need to create these flowers are 5 petals. Now you can use any of the files that I mentioned before. You can also try your Tim Holtz Alterations flower die or any other petal flower die. This happens to have 5 petals. You'll need 2 petals sized at 2 inches, 1 petal sized at 2 petals at 2 1/4 inches, 1 petal at 2 inches, and 1 petal at 1.5. It's a little bit more than 1.5. On the file it's 1.57. So really a tiny bit bigger than 1.5, but 1.5 will do just fine. You'll also need, I'm using some spray starch, but if you don't happen to have spray starch, this is from the Dollar Tree for $1. You can just use a little bit of bottled water, just some water in a spray container. You'll need some glossy accents or some sort of wet glue, wet clear drying glue, and of course a stylus. I'm using this, came in a set that I got from Joann's. And then finally, you'll need some glass glitter, glass beads, whatever your flower center seed beads that you're going to use. I'm using this Recollections Vintage Romance glitter. And this happens to be a pack of 6 beautiful colors. And I'm just going to use this, this one here. It's Vintage Rose. Okay? Because I have enough of the white ones. We're going to move on to something else. So also you need a heat gun and a glue gun. So we're going to start out with the large petal, and I'm going to spray that with the spray starch. I like using spray starch because its purpose is to straighten things, clear out wrinkles. I like using it with my flowers. You don't need that much. You just need really a dab, but that's a new bottle, so it sprays kind of heavily. So you just need a little bit, and I'm just using 25, what is it? I'm not 25, 65 pound weight cardstock. So all I need to do, and I wet that too much, but just need a little bit. If you wet it this much, just be sure to be a little bit gentle. So all you want to do is curve. Of course you can't see me because my big hand is in the way. You want to take your stylus and go over the edge, and that's why I really like this mat, because it has enough give where you can curl these petals. Alright, and you want to take your petal and dry it. Now to get a deeper indentation, stick your stylus in there and dry it. Okay, look how, I mean, this is very deep, and it's hard. It cracked up hard. So I just push these down just a little bit. And then I do the same thing for the next flower. Just a light spray. Okay. And then take your petal and roll the edges. Just a light roll. I am lightly pressing into this molding mat. Just a light roll. And then just press the center of that flower. And I'm going to hold it in the middle and dry it. Very nice. Okay, we're going to do the next one. Spray really quick. Now I could spray all these at once, but I was finding that I was taking too long of a time, and the last one was drying on me, and I had to re-wet it and risk tearing and so on and so forth, so I didn't want to do that. So I'm just pressing. I'm going to dry it. Very nice. And the last one. Super cute. This one I just cupped the edges. I didn't even try rolling it because I wanted it to be a little bit more flatter. So now we have all of our flowers. Nice, hard, love it. So all we have to do is put them together, and then we want to off center, starting at the biggest, you know, just gradually according to biggest to smallest. Then off center the petals. I'm just putting a little dab of hot glue at the bottom and staggering my petals. And the last one here. Perfect. Now I want to take my glossy accents and put a dot in the middle of the flower. Oh shoot, I put too much. Tiny little dot. The smaller the dot, the smaller the center, obviously. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my glass glitter and just pile it in the center. And I just let it sit for just a quick second, and you know, just kind of let it know that it needs to gel to the flower. I love that. It's so large. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So the excess, you just tap lightly. I'll put that back in the bottle. But look. It's so pretty. I love it. Let's get the package out. It's so, so cute. Now, I could look and search for loopy petals like this, but this was so easy. I had to do it. So there we go. Of course, you can spray your flowers any color that you want before you add the flower centers to them, so that you can have just a variety of pastel color or whatever color flowers you want to make. So yeah, be sure to check the description box below for some links to some other flower videos that I have, and then hopefully you guys will try this at home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you like it. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. Bye.